was going to ask because based on how you were laying it out, it seems like Elon Musk is getting a little bored with those core businesses, but they're the real moneymakers, right? And they have these solutions at their fingertips. When Elon Musk, after he got his pay package approved, did he talk about those core businesses at all and his vision for the future? And if I'm a shareholder, I mean, robotics and humanoid robots and them being crime fighters is interesting, and sure, that's exciting and the future looks great, but I'm also very concerned about money. I mean, hey, I am an investor here. Did he talk about that at all?
To some extent, yes. I mean, he did talk about the cyber cab, which will be the next addition to the product line, which he says will go into production in April of 2026. And again, that's the small two-seat model that they want to sell with no steering wheel, no pedals, that it's a fully autonomous vehicle, they claim. And that will be on sale perhaps in the first half of next year. That's a really big claim, though, because as we've discussed in the past, Tesla has far from proven it's mastered autonomous driving. And to say its next product is going to be sold exclusively, give even the name Cyber Cab, is going to be sold exclusively as an autonomous vehicle, that seems a little risky. Many people have pointed out the obvious. Why don't you just put a steering wheel in this and sell this as an affordable, lower-priced, Tesla that you could market for $25,000 to $30,000? That would be an interesting move. No answer on that. So he talked about that coming. He also talked about the Semi, which we've been waiting for now since 2017 when it was first unveiled, and still has not arrived. Supposedly, Tesla's big electric semi truck finally goes into commercial production next year. He says it'll, haul loads 500 miles. There's a lot of question, though, about what that market looks like. I mean, the market for heavy duty trucks in the United States, for semi trucks, it's not the car business. It's at most, hundreds of thousands of vehicles a year for the entire industry, not millions. So, if Tesla does begin selling these semis, it's incremental, but it's at the margins. So maybe it's several thousand a year. It's not nothing, but it's not a game changer in the way a high volume mass market EV can be. And the other question that remains that we don't know the answer to is these big semi trucks have gigantic batteries, like in excess of a megawatt of electricity. Charging them is quite an undertaking because you need basically a small power plant to recharge these things. So Tesla is going to have to set up a dedicated network of charging stations that are unlike any that exist now for electric vehicles, that will be able to recharge a semi-truck battery pack in a reasonable amount of time. And to do that, you're going to need an incredible amount of electricity. So although he talked about, these great new products like Semi finally coming out, huge question marks in terms of what that do for the bottom line. Does that actually matter? Does it add anything meaningful to revenue? I would say probably not in the near term. And then he did talk about the battery business, that they are expanding. They do want to grow their energy storage business, which is a very smart thing to do. And they are trying to scale up in that. So, he certainly touched on these businesses, all of them. But truly, right after the announcement that he got his comp package, he really just wanted to talk about humanoid robots. So that's what he led with, and that was what seemed to really have him excited. And that's very much